Don't ask questions. We're just go along with it. You don't see anything. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sam. I don't know if you can tell, got some nice little freckles and things happening. I just got back from a vacation in Galveston, Texas, where it was hotter than Hades. I'll post some footage here, but we definitely walked on the beach, had some really great food, looked for seashells, and just generally had a good time on the seawall. I also came back with this merch that says salty by choice, which I feel like accurately describes my life. So while I was on vacation, in the middle of the day when it was hotter than Satan's balls outside, and you just wanted to sit in, I was doing some scrolling as I typically do, and I came across a few more things about Lizzo, who doesn't hail from Houston. She was born in Michigan, in Detroit, I believe. But she went to Houston when she was 9 years old, so we're gonna call her a Texan for the purpose of this video and to tie it to my Texas vacation. Don't ask questions. We're just go along with it. You don't see anything. So I'm scrolling through and I see an article that Lizzo is being canceled. And honestly, I just thought, again? Girl is always getting canceled. So what did she do this time? It turns out she has released a new song called Grrrls, Grrrls. Put that spelling here for you. And within the song, she used a word that is considered an ableist slur. Now, fans were calling her out on Twitter, asking her to take the word out of the song, to remove the song from Apple Music and everywhere that it had been published. And it took her a few days, but she did take the word out of the song and republished a version without it. And then she issued this apology via her Instagram, which she also copied to Twitter. Her apology reads, "It's been brought to my attention that there is a harmful word in my new song, Grrrls. Let me make one thing clear. I never want to promote derogatory language. As a fat black woman in America, I've had hurtful words used against me, so I overstand the power words can have, whether intentionally or, in my case, unintentionally. I'm proud to say there's a new version of Grrrls with a lyric change. This is the result of me listening and taking action. As an influential artist, I'm dedicated to being part of the change I've been waiting to see in the world. XOXO Lizzo." Now, I find her apology particularly interesting because she never actually apologizes. Like, she never actually says, "I'm sorry." She kind of points out that she's been the victim of abusive language being thrown at her and says that she never wants to do that to anyone else, makes mention that she's changed the song, and then promotes herself as being the change she wants to see in the world. Which is great, but it kind of struck me as a typical, like, influencer celebrity, like, non-apology. It's not my apology to accept, so I will gracefully bow out of that conversation for now, but I did just want to point out she didn't actually apologize. So there's that. And as per the usual, after I filmed, a couple more articles came out, one of which made me laugh, so I just wanted to share it here. Somehow Cardi B's name got tossed in the mix on Twitter, and she came out with her own statement telling everyone that they're doing mental gymnastics to include her, and if she were Lizzo, she would have told her fans to S my D. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Cardi B's take on Lizzo apologizing for Grrrls. The reason Lizzo had been top of mind for me lately was her recent launch of her shapewear brand, Yitty.
Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you.
Now, as soon as this launched, Yitty was on my radar because how is shapewear not fat phobic? Recently, I get a lot of ads like this, which are talking about snatching your waist, and I mean, they're completely changing their body shapes using these pieces of shapewear. I
I don't know how my Yitties are gonna fit in this Yitty. Let's just try it on. Oh my god, you guys, it fit and it feels so good. And there's like this little elastic on here, so like it's not gonna roll like if you move around. And oh my gosh, let's try the thong on. You guys, I'm in love. Look at my waist. Like, look how snatched I am.
I really struggled with that because it seems like shapewear would be inherently fat phobic. Am I wrong? And I'm still sort of grappling with how it's okay for Lizzo to put out shapewear, but not okay for Kim Kardashian, because shapewear is shapewear, whether you're fat like Lizzo or plastic like Kim Kardashian. So outside of shapewear being inherently fat phobic, partnering with Fabletics was an interesting choice for someone who wanted to be all-inclusive. Because not only do you have to pay $50 a month for this membership to get discounts, yes, you heard me right, you're paying to get discounts. 2 pieces from the Yitty store will cost you $130. And I don't know if you've seen any of these try-on hauls, but the fabric does not look like it's worth $130 for 2 pieces.
As a top, it's just really ugly. And I also have a problem with the seams. There's like a white seam right here, which is very, very visible. Also, this keeps flipping around so you can see the white fabric inside. But the Skims shapewear did make nicer cleavage. I don't know, maybe I can just show you a clip here what it looked like with the Skims shapewear, and then you can see the side-by-side comparison. I think this one does make a weird thing on the crotch area, and it just gives you a weird shadow. I don't know.
I think that's the other thing that just baffles me. As she said, it took her 3 years to launch this line. This is what you came up with? Girl, like, have your music, I know you can be more creative than this. So like, there's a weird sort of disconnect here, and it just makes Yitty come off more like a money grab than something Lizzo actually cares about. Now, the part about Yitty's launch that just ground my gears is the fact that they said that this brand was eco-friendly, green, using recycled packaging, and those types of marketing messages were going out to her millions of followers. When you went to Yitty's website, you realized that Yitty was a part of Fabletics. Fabletics is a fast fashion brand that runs on a subscription model where basically they sell you a VIP membership for $50 a month, and then you get discounts and coupons to buy their items. Now, doesn't that sound a little bit like fast fashion? Why would you pay a monthly subscription if you weren't going to order new clothes monthly? Ordering new clothes monthly is not very eco-friendly. And if you do order clothes monthly, imagine how much packaging that is, even if it's recycled materials. Like, just take a second to think about that. Does it really sound eco-friendly to you? Because not to me. It wasn't until I started watching reviews of people trying on the Yitty brand items that these items are made in China. Say what you will, but I'm guessing that it's not a very ecologically friendly place over there that's being run. And this is alleged, but I can't imagine that the workers are being treated or paid very well. It did make me laugh. One of the tags I saw said, "Designed in California, made in China," as if it matters where the hell you designed it. Get out of here. In all the marketing, they're screaming at the top of their lungs in all of the Yitty marketing about how inclusive it is, how eco-friendly it is, and how much diversity of body size matters to this line. And that was great on social media, and we were seeing ads of varying body sizes, shapes, colors, abilities. But then when you went on the website, kind of just looked like a normal catalog, all mostly straight sized, some more than straight sized plus girls, kind of like the one I showed in my last video, who have like the perfect body, it's just a little bit larger. So apparently the inclusivity was really only important for social media marketing and then nowhere else. Lizzo also made it a point to be size inclusive by putting the 6X first through extra small. But as people were ordering their Yitty, they noticed that according to the Yitty size chart, the size 6X is actually a size 4X. So it's not really all that inclusive for body sizes. I'm also confused by some of the pieces. It's very clear that some of it is shapewear. It's very skin tone colored. They look like bodysuits that have bike shorts on the bottom and sort of pull you all in, as you would want shapewear to do to make you sort of look smooth and less flabby under your garments. But then there are pieces that are bright and loud and colorful and have these crazy patterns on them. I'm not entirely sure what you're supposed to do with that, because you're really not going to wear that under another garment, but kind of looks a little too cheaply made to be loungewear, if you will. Also, much of it is see-through, so I don't know that I would work out in it. I don't know about you all, but when I buy leggings, I'm doing a squat test, like an underwear test, making sure you can't see my booty through it. So Lizzo's leggings, not gonna work for me because you can see everybody's whole booty all the time, even if they're not thongs. Hey everyone, Editing Sam here. Just wanted to pop in and let you all know that since I filmed these clips, my Google algorithm, go figure, has popped up some reviews of the Yitty line where folks are talking about the Fabletics subscription model and how the website feels scammy and purposefully vague. And essentially what's happening is Fabletics is auto-enrolling them in this VIP membership program to get the discounts, saying that you can cancel anytime, and then there's no option to cancel. Customer service is not great, and for one person, they canceled the VIP subscription and they also got their order canceled by the agent that they spoke with. So once again, Fabletics, I mean, honestly, I've always been wary of them. So just beware, even if you are interested in the Yitty line because you like shapewear, be aware of the charges that will come after you place your order. So I guess I'll just add my comments that I'm generally disappointed because I do like Lizzo's music and I do think Lizzo is a good musician, but she seems to be problematic. Like, you're already rich. What is the purpose of scamming your millions of followers with subscription scams and cheaply made clothes? Again, sounds like a money grab to me, and I don't know how you would make it sound like anything other than that at this point. But Lizzo has always been a mystery to me. You see, I want to really like her. I like her music. I like what she stands for. I reviewed her Watch Out for the Big Girls TV show. I talked about how amazing and supportive she was on that show. She just keeps doing these problematic things that I feel like I can't look away from. And I don't know how other feminist-leaning groups, Fat Acceptance, looking at you, tend to look away from these things. She has posted mean tweets about Black female critics who she does not like, where she said that people who don't make music should not critique music and should be unemployed. How supportive is that of other Black female creators? She called Chris Brown her favorite effing person after Chris Brown pled guilty to beating up Rihanna. She posted a Postmates delivery driver's photo online, again to her millions of followers, and accused the woman of stealing her food. And she's made extremely sexual suggestive jokes about members of BTS and One Direction when she is much older than they are. So these problematic things keep happening, and I want to look past them because I do like her music, but how many times do we look past it? I don't know, and I'm struggling with this because honestly, if you're not effing up your life in your 20s before you get to your 30s, I don't think you're doing it right. I've done and said some dumbass things. I completely understand, but doing it again and again and again just is baffling to me. At what point do we think about what we're doing, what we're saying, what we're posting before we post it, do it, or say it? Is there no accountability? Maybe not. Maybe this is what it means when you become a celebrity. You just don't have to care anymore, but all of these things are things that I have been wanting to talk about. And while I was in Texas, the land where they think bigger is better, who else could I think about except for Lizzo herself? I am glad that she will hold herself accountable after she's been called out. But again, just maybe some forethought before we start doing things could be better for us. So that's all I have to talk about today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do be on the lookout. Next week, I will be posting another video related to fearing the black body. I know that you all enjoyed that first review of the introduction, so I will have another video, hopefully about a few chapters of the book coming out next week. So make sure you stay tuned. If there are things you would like for me to talk about in my videos, always feel free to comment those things below. Sometimes you guys spark ideas, or I have ideas written down in my potential videos log, and your comments help spark the creativity that I need to make it a well-rounded video. So never ever feel bad about commenting those ideas below. I always appreciate it. And I told my husband, I've made it big on YouTube when people are trying to get first on my video, and that has happened, I think, maybe my last 3 to 4 videos. So thank you to those of you who are trying to be here first. I see ya. I love ya. You're making me feel official. So thank you all so much for being here. So much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.